up, guys? Tom Harris here again with you. I'm with Filip from Hazard 4. We're here at SHOT Show 2013, and right now we're going to be taking a look at a very cool piece that I've been eyeballing for a little while now. This is the Hazard 4 Air Support Luggage bag, and Filip, if you could kind of take us through some of the features here.
Sure, Tom. Yeah, this is a bag I've actually been quite excited to get out because we travel a fair bit for the business around the world, and yeah, we just need a good carry-on with you to carry your laptop and all that stuff, but they sometimes tend to be a little bit small. So this, the first feature of it, beyond the fact that it's a tactical styled carry-on, is that it's the biggest carry-on that we could get, out to the inches that are required by PSA to get into the top of an airliner overhead compartment, like going in straight in without too much work.
Perfect.
So that's first of all dimensionally what it's about. Second, it's just a really tough construction. If you turn it over, we've got really massive wheels on it. So these are wheels that are meant for luggage that's much larger, like a loadout bag. So it gives it that truck-like stance. If you're getting off the plane in Kandahar Air Force Base or something, it feels more at home than like a little travel luggage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the larger circumference lets it roll up over stairs and over obstacles a little bit better. The way it's built, we've got hard shell sides and bottom, and then the top of it is actually softer, like a snowboard style sport bag. So for collapsing it into a closet after when it's not used, or in a situation like that, the locker somewhere, it collapses while still having kind of a solid dolly over here. And then it's got just the essentials of pockets on the sides here and in the front, flat pocket, and a molly feel, a little bit of Velcro for name tapes, etc. Subdued 3D rubber logo from us, so it doesn't stand out too much while still being branded. These really large dive webbing compression straps with locking buckles, so you can really cinch it down. If it's overly full, you can get all of your stuff compressed to get fit into that space that it has to fit in. And a lot of this tough material around here for splashes and water and snow, whatever else is getting dragged through. And now if we put it down, I'll show you how it's sort of some of its traveling features, rolling gear. So it's got a very smooth handle system. And it's
very smooth. So probably one of the smoothest retracting
top
systems.
of the line, hardware custom done for us, and branded here. And it's got two stops in it, so depending on how long your arms are, you can stop here. And if you've got a little bit of a shorter arm, you can stop here. And then the angle that the bag rolls at, which determines its stability, can be adjusted. The flatter it rolls, the less it tends to wobble when you're rolling it. Now the other really unique feature, and one that a lot of people appreciate, is that most of us need to have a laptop or iPad of some sort when we're flying, and you're constantly taking it in and out while going through security checkpoints. So we wanted a fast way of doing that. Now typically how that's achieved on a bag is you have your laptop go into some kind of external pocket, maybe a pocket like this, which is good. You can get to it quick. The problem is it doesn't have a lot of protection from impacts. If the bag falls, they get handled all the time. With smaller jets that can take them from you and put them in the back of the plane. So we wanted to have an access for the computer, and we put it here. And yeah, we didn't want it just at the top of the bag. So what happens here, there's actually a padded sleeve down the middle of the bag, and your clothing goes in, then your computer can go in at any time. And you pile more clothing or objects inside the bag, so the computer is actually going in and out between your shirts and pants and sweaters. It's a unique system, and it gives you optimal protection for the laptop while being able to come in and out really easily.
That's really nice. Now, how large of a laptop will this accept?
Pretty much the biggest that they make right now.
17-inch?
Probably a 17-inch, maybe even a fat older style one, or some sort of really large computer. Maybe two smaller ones. Sometimes people have an iPad in a sleeve and a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air, so they'll go right in. And I'll show you another neat feature that this sort of has with the way it was built. A lot of us in the tactical community, we may have to roll out of an apartment or a house with a shotgun or rifle out to the range or to some sort of an event, or out for deployment. You don't want to be dragging it through the neighborhood physical, or just you don't want it exposed to the elements. So we built in a little feature into this that kind of incorporates from this laptop sleeve. And basically there's a handle in here. You reach in, grab the handle, and then the whole thing inverts and deploys out into a padded extension basically for your long guns, and that can either be left out here or it can even be kind of looped in on the handle depending how much direct space you need over here. And then if we get into the bag, it opens at the top like a duffel style. see, we've got a full passage from here to here.
That is cool.
And tie down straps for whatever long guns, or even maybe a rod or something.
Or tripod.
Yeah, some tripod, anything large. Even architects, people out in engineering, those big plans are different. Even long fins for diving. In my case, I dive. I have long fins that can get up to here. Scuba guys out there, and that'll hold it down, and that's actually lined and padded. So the stock from your nice rifles are getting beat up against all this rolling gear that tends to be on the insides of these bags. And then to redeploy this back into the bag, there's another handle. Just drop that out of the way, and you grab the interior handle, and pull on it, and the whole thing falls back in. And now, if you're not using a laptop, or even if you are, it also becomes a divider for some of your internals on the bag. So you maybe have some clothes here, you want to separate it, you've got another piece coming over, and then some more here, and another mesh pocket on this side. And it kind of rounds out the features on the bag. And right now we've got this one in black here, and we've got it in a coyote, and maybe some other colors coming down the line, but that's the ones that are currently available. And as you're probably seeing here, what do you think of that handle?
Really like the handle. It's padded and
big squishy, foamy,
very
2-inch block of foam in there.
Looks like it's pretty sturdy.
It's all riveted through. And then even for carrying this like a briefcase over longer distances in an airport shuttle area or something like that, you can carry it without having to kind of pick it up off the ground.
And then they got a third handle there. So you got handles all over the place, however you want to carry the bag.
Yep.
Which is cool.
So on the other side you've got a pocket. That's the only reason you don't have a handle there. Otherwise you can hand it off between guys loading it onto the boat or vehicle.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, very cool. What does this thing retail for?
It's around $250.
Okay. And again, you can find this at hazard4.com, and all the information, specs, and whatnot there. And you said it is available.
It's available right now.
Right now.
They just got in around the Christmas
Right.
time.
So check that out. We'll have a link for you in the description. So I think this is done, and we'll move on. We've got more stuff for you. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Check us out on Facebook. Hazard 4 is also on Facebook. And we'll have more stuff for you.